Hello everyone. In this video, I will introduce to you more examples how to convert the rational exponent into radical expression. To do this, let's follow this example. So in this example, you can see that we have 4 to the power 1/2. And look at the options like A, 2xy, etc. As we can see here, we have 2, we have 2, 2. So if we explore the answers, we can reach to the point that we can start with the 4 to the power 1/2. Again, the 2 is the root and the 1 as exponent and 4 as the base. So in this case, we have first the root, so we start with the root, and the root is 2. So we don't need to write 2 here because it's known this is the square root, so here automatically as 2. Now we have the base as 4, so we finish with the base, and the exponent is the exponent for the base, so here is 4 to the power 1, which is square root of the 4. Now for this example, when we have the 4, we need to ask ourselves, now, what are the two numbers? If you multiply it together, you get 4. So those two numbers are 2 times 2. So specifically 2 times 2 equal 4. Now, in radical expression or in radical, we can group each two similar number and take it out, both of them. So we take it out like this, then we can cancel one of them and just be with the other one as the answer. So the answer for the square root of 4 is 2. And here we can see that in A we have 2, we have 2, 2, and here 2. So all the options. So we will keep trying. So we have here 2. Now let's talk about x to the power 5 divided by 2. We will start with the root first. So we have the root. So here is the 2 as the root. So we have here 2 as a square root. So we finish with the root. Now we have the base, which is x. Now we have the exponent, which is 5. Here is the exponent. Now we have x to the power 5. Actually, we can try something like this. Like we can make it like x to the power 2 times x to the power 2 times x to the power 1. So we can say 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So x to the power 2 times x to the power 2 times x to the power 1 is the same as x to the power 5. Now we use the same strategy. Take two elements or two numbers or two expressions that are similar and take it out like this. X to the power 2 times x to the power 2. Now you can cancel one of them and finally end with the x to the power 2 as the answer. Now we can see that the x to the power 1 under the root, there is no such another x, so we should keep it with the root like this. So now where is x to the power 2? I don't have x to the power 2. Maybe a is wrong, so I need to take this in my consideration. Look at this. We have x to the power 2 as this one, so that's fine. And we have x inside, so b could be the answer. But here, look at that. We have x to the power 3, but here x to the power 2. We have x here, but we have x to the power 2 inside. So in this case, I can say this could be like a wrong answer. Now the same with the last one. We have x to the power 3 and we have x to the power 2, and this is not the case here. So D could be wrong. So B could be the right one. So I will keep going with the B, because here the answer will be something like this. So the answer will be 2. As we said, that we have x to the power 2, and inside or under the radical we have here like x. Now let's talk about the y. So as the y to the power 3 over 2, now we start with the root. So here is the root and here is the base. So we have the base under the root. So we have here like exponent. So the exponent is 3. Now we can take it like y to the power 2 times y. We can see here is y to the power 1, but here y to the power 2. Y to the power 2 is exactly the same as when we write something like y times y times y. So we do the same strategy by taking the two y that are similar out and write it y times y, and here we can cancel the y, one of the y, and we can take one of them outside. This y, we just have one y, so we keep it under the root. So we look at the y, so we can see here as y, so we have y, and here we have it y, and under the root we have y, so we still have y as we have here. So we can say that B is the right answer. I want to now to cancel everything, delete everything, I don't need it. Let's now go to the question and try to check the answer. So the answer, as we said, B, and this is absolutely the right answer. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that now the dealing with the expression as radical or as fractional exponent is more easier, and with more practice, with more questions, we will make it more and more easy. As we always say, the math is fun. It is easy, but you need to practice and practice. Let us push it up and we can do it together. See you guys in the next video.